your music live. Your music live. It's your music live. It's your music live.
Ding, 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 ding. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome into Your Music Live here on Studio Live today. My name's Pete Johns, and for the next couple of hours at least, we'll be playing your music, and we're doing it live. It's not just a clever name. How you doing? I hope you're well. We do this each and every week, and we do it thanks to these fine folks at Drokid. Yeah, if you put that link in right now, it's going to take you to Drokid. They are my favourite distributor. They are the sponsors of this show, and they can help you get your music out there to Spotify, Amazon, Tidal, Deezer, Apple Music, YouTube Music, you name it. They put you there, and they do it all for one yearly subscription. And you can save yourself 7% off your first year on that subscription by using the link up there or down below in the description. We got far too much music, just an absolute veritable plethora of tunes to play for you. So we're going to dive straight on in with our first track. This one comes to us from Jeffrey Rains, who says it's a tune about a group of record collectors and friends off to find new additions to their collections back in the day. It's a nod to George Martin Productions. I like the sound of all of that, so I think you're going to enjoy this track as well. The Happy Place to kick us off here in style. Your Music Live. We're on the air.
Is written out in lines. What kind of buzz gets you high? Everybody's feeling lovely, lighter than a cloud. Rushing back down just to see what we found. Discompletest plays the sweetest, fruity little sound. We're going nowhere and it's going around. What kind of magic makes you open up your eyes? Sound is sweeter than blue sky. Woo! Some kind of cleverness is written out in lines. What kind of buzz gets you high?
Don't often get piano solos in Your Music Live, let alone any solos. How freaking cool is that? I know the song's amazing, the video's amazing. Someone mentioned ABBA there. Yeah, I did think, is it Benny or Bjorn? That Jeffrey looks like one or the other, but definitely ELO vibes. Clearly Beatles, George Martin inspired. Yeah, medieval vibe to it, says Ashley. Really good stuff. As soon as I heard that, like little behind the scenes stuff, I put together the playlist the morning off. So I sit down here and I go through each song and I just got to get a vibe for it. And I'm like, all right, let's put together a playlist. And I'm like, this is at my happy place. And I thought, as soon as I heard the vibes of that tune, I'm like, that is going to be the song that kicks us off here today. So amazing stuff there. And I think I saw, yep, there he is. There's Jeffrey here in the chat. Amazing stuff. Go and check out what Jeffrey's doing over there. I'm going to hit the subscribe button there. There you go. You can go and do the same by going down to the description below. We've got a bunch of great music to play for you today. We're going to have a featured artist. We've got some cover songs, got a bunch of cover songs to play. And we're going to do the brand new Spin That Wheel. I'll be your DJ. Yo, DJ, get up and party. Let's grab that next song here. This is a singer-songwriter who has been captivating the YML community over the last few weeks. It's Catherine McChrystal. And they say 2 other YouTube artists have covered those songs of mine in the last few days. I only wrote it 11 days ago, so I thought I would share it. How cool is that? I love seeing this sort of stuff and hearing about the community jumping on board, and you write a song and other people cover it. It's amazing. That's what this community is all about, the sharing and the caring and the Karen and the Sharon. Let's play this one here. It's called The Wolfs Lament, an original song. Catherine McChrystal here on Your Music Live.
And this is a new song and it's called The Wolfs Lament. Inside of her mind, chasing after rhymes, never quite running wild. She thinks that she could tame just one on her own. She maybe wouldn't feel so gray and alone. The lone wolf howls for her freedom, but does her wolf's cry ever ring true? She runs to escape all the chaos and then laments her leaving anew. The moonlight guides the forsaken to rest her weary worn head, far from the eyes of the hunter, to a path that's better unsaid. She just wants her cry.
How nice is that? I know I turned them down and you go, boo. But that's how we cram like 40 songs in 2 hours, is that we give you a little taste. The little taste is free, and then it's up to you to jump in the description and subscribe to these wonderful artists such as Catherine McChrystal. Yeah, the guitar technique is on point. I know, I love the little pull-offs there on the A minor. That always sounds great. The capo up on the second gives it that nice rich tone. Yeah, really well played, really well sung. And it reminds me of when Brad Roberts of the band Crash Test Dummies is asked about the song, he's like, people say to him, why did you not write lyrics? And he said, I was going to write lyrics, but when we were rehearsing it as a band, I just went, and then when I said, hey, so what should these lyrics be? The band were like, that's it. Just leave it that one. And just having the ooh without anything else, I think it works really well as a hook. A hook doesn't have to have a whole bunch of funky, complicated words. It can just be a wonderful melody, and that's what we've got here. Round of the pause and guitars for that one. Excellent. Yeah, the booing is for me turning it down, I know. I getcha. Good stuff there from, and there she is, Catherine McChrystal. I played you early this week, Catherine. She was our featured artist last week, and she went to bed just before we featured her song. So, I made sure I got you in early here in the show this week. Another artist who is absolutely adored around this community. The first three songs couldn't be sort of more diverse from different parts of the world and different types of artists. This is Gayatri Gulani, and she's back with another abang. It's rooted in the Vakari tradition and reflects the spirit of Pakpadi, the 5 core techniques of Bhakti. And go to the description to learn more about this one. But here it is. Here's a little education for you. If you get all sorts of music around here, and I think you're going to enjoy this one, including a little introduction here. And I've got the subtitles on here for you, so you can check it out as well. Let's jump on over here and take a listen.
नमस्कार, मी गायत्री गायकवाड गुल्हाणे. मी पुण्याहून आली आहे आणि मी आपल्या समोर वारकरी संप्रदायाच्या परंपरेनुसार जी पंचपदी गायली जाते त्याने आम्ही आमच्या गायनाची सुरुवात करणार आहोत. धन्यवाद.
%, hypnotic, isn't it? You just listen to that and you're like, why? Why do we only have 12 tones in our Western scale? It is so cool. And is that the instrument there? Is that a harmonium? Does anyone have? We did have this conversation about probably a year ago when we first started playing music from Gayatri. But it's just so cool. I just like the control to be able to play the notes and sing at the same time, and then the wonderful percussion as always, and having the kids in the choir there behind works so well. Yeah, exactly, spot on. It's simple and complex somehow at the same time. Always incredible. And speaking of incredible, there's our incredible moderator, Mr. Thomas Christ. Thank you for always being here and keeping us safe. We're going from just amazing voice to amazing voice because now we've got Dennis Lowry, and Dennis has just a sensational voice and has written a wonderful song. He said it's a song he wrote for his father who has since passed. So this track is called Let's Get Out of Here. Dennis Lowry here on Your Music Live.
Hey there, Dad, wondering how just got home from a long weekend, thinking about my time with you, but where do I begin? Well, the river here, it never ends. That's where my memories began. My biggest trout down in Bowman Dam, and those good times on the Sandy Am. Well, I'm headed on down to 24. Just bought some worms at the Barton store. I'm wishing you was on your way, but we could have some fun today. And I know you'd be here if you could, and your heart ain't treating you so good. Well, take some time, you'll be back. It really don't matter where it's at. Hey, Dad, let's make a plan, and let's get together. Yeah, when it's warm again. Come on, Dad, let's make a plan, and we'll grab a lunch and a couple of beers. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. It was opening season and the bite was on. Loading a truck at the crack of dawn, with the gear packed up for a 3-day trip. These are the times that I never forget. I remember it well. When I was 8 years old, looking at a mountain, it was covered in snow. A clear blue morning, just waking up, you was waiting for us, warming up the truck. Hey, Dad, let's make a plan, and let's get together. When it's warm again. Come on, Dad, let's make a plan, and we'll grab a lunch and a couple of beers. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Hey there, Dad. Hey,
On the breakdown, you've got to go and listen to the breakdown. Oh, I know. More booze for Johns. Just play the end of the song, Johns. Okay, if you want a 7-hour YML. Very cool there. Yeah, the steel guitar in there, a little plunking away there. Yeah, just excellent playing, excellent singing, and just a beautiful song. Does hit you right in the feels. It was my dad's 80th birthday last week, and yesterday we had a birthday party for him, and yeah, all I can say, folks, is I know that many of you have lost parents. Many of you are parents, and yeah, that bond between kids and their folks. I know you go through hard times, you don't always agree, but yeah, there's that special bond, and seeing it through music is just amazing stuff indeed. You know what else I like? I like a lot of things about Dennis, but I also know that he's a very smart man, and he's a very smart man because if you take a look, his music is provided to YouTube by Drokid, and look, it's almost as if I planned for it, because here's Drokid right here. This is your one-stop shop for releasing your music online. The reason that we can have Dennis on this show is that he's released to everywhere, and the cool thing is, when you release using Drokid, you might be thinking, oh, that's fine, I'm on all these platforms, why would I want to be everywhere? Well, people are in a bunch of different places. Yes, about 50% of people use Spotify, so you probably want to get your stuff on Spotify. But there's a lot of people with Amazon Prime, and you can also release to Amazon. You can release to Apple Music. A lot of people use iPhones and iPads are on Apple Music. You can release to YouTube Music. You can release to the YouTube actual platform. You can release to things like Facebook and Snapchat and TikTok. Ever wanted to be a viral sensation on TikTok? Well, now you can. And the good news is, for you, is you can sign up right now, save yourself 7% off your first year, and check it out. You can release, like me, an unlimited number of songs, EPs, and albums. And as you can see here, over the years that I've been a Drokid member, I have definitely taken full toll of their generosity. Plans start at just $24.99 per year. I like this one, the $44.99 Musician Plus plan. It gives you the best bang for your buck. So check out Drokid. They are our wonderful sponsors, and you can use the link up there or in the description if you would like to save 7% off your first year on any Drokid plan. Let's play our next song. Made in my bedroom with FL Studio. Vocals and guitars and basses are all lives and drums on an E kit. This is called Can't Sleep. This is Cal's Room here on Your Music Live.
I'm so lost in the night time. I don't know where the sun's gone tonight, and that's alright. And I can't sleep. I can see you looking at me. In the corner, I can't breathe. What does it want from me? And you're dying inside of my head, while I'm lying awake in my bed, We can't see anything at all. Can't see. Wall in the way is too tall. Wall in the way is too tall. The wall in the way is too tall. And I can't sleep. I can see you looking at me. In the corner, I can't breathe. What does it want from me? And you're dying inside of my head, while I'm lying awake in my bed, I can't sleep in my bed. I was getting used to you instead.
How, yeah, very well put together. That's like Tool level 6/8 into 8/8, but 8/8 with a 6 and then a 2 beat. I love it. As a time signature nerd, that floated my boat, and as someone who just likes music that rocks, also floats my boats in a big's ways. Very cool stuff there. Yeah, Round of the Pause has a heavy vibe, but kind of still super melodic and awesome. I dig it. Yeah, a little Nirvana, REM, Evanescence, some great bands mentioned there. Absolutely. Hey all, it's Nieve Negra. It's our mate Raul Nieves. I'm assuming. Hello to you, and g'day to who else did I see sneak in here? See Michael Price. Haven't said g'day to you yet. Doug Kidder's here. G'day to you, Doug, and Jerry Gomes. A few folks that need a tardy sleep. You're here a bit late, but we will forgive you. We will forgive you because we care and we love yous all. Very cool track. Very nicely done there. Let's play another one. Then we're going to do our Spin That Wheel, which has changed a little bit. We've gone a little bit old school. We've gone a little bit manual with the wheel spinning, and we are going to continue to be playing tracks from one of our wonderful moderators in this community. And while we do that, you got 2 minutes to put in a hashtag. I build it up into a nice little randomised list, and then you can win yourself a free play on the show. We'll do that in a jiffy. This is Augur's Audio Cult, though. This track is a calm electronic tune, is about having the feeling of failure after a victory. However, it still remains a sense of happiness and retribution. Love it. Let's spin it. It's called It Was a Bitter Victory. Yeah, I dig it. It's very nicely put together. And at first, I was thinking when I first listening to this, I'm like, the vocals are kind of low down in there, and I think that's kind of the point, and it kind of works well. So yeah, very nicely done there. I dig. I approve. Hello, Jules the Bard. Hello, Sean the Greatish. It's everyone that's something the something joined. Where's Pete the Adequate? That's what I call myself. If I was, you know, how in the old like Monty Python stuff, but actually like in the old English, it's like blah the blah. I'd be like Pete the Adequate. He sufficiently accepts all tasks. His work is of average quality, and he's always known to deliver on target results. That's me. Yeah? Okay. Should we do our spin the wheel deal? Yeah, so let's get a hashtag for this one. And you know what? In honor, I found out, I researched it is a harmonium, the Indian harmonium, which is called a hand harmonium, a samvadini, a peti, or a vaja, or just called a harmonium. So let's make the hashtag, you guessed it, harmonium. Hashtag harmonium. Hello, Sylvie Drapeau. Good timing, Sylvie Drapeau. Hope you are doing well. So the way this works, yeah, look, I don't put no. Again, self-deprecation is not my usual style, but it's for humour. I know I'm amazing, so it's all good. But yeah, I must admit that, yeah, sometimes I've talked to people, I'm just like, nah, you know what? You're rad, I'm rad, we're all rad. So if you would like to, be like Adorable Anarchy and Jerry Gomes, and I'm going to get started by putting all these into a little randomized wheel, and then we will spin that wheel, and we will see who's gonna win the free play. And while we do that, I'm gonna play this one. This is a fabulous track from a while back. One of our wonderful long-time supporters, a great guy, and someone who's putting together a charity album, I hear. If you've been living under a rock, you might not be aware, but our mate Russ8889 teamed up with Vero about a year ago and made this one called Moments in Love, Art of Noise. And I thought, while you get your hashtag harmoniums in and I build up this list, let's us listen to a little bit of Russ, shall we? And Vero. Wonderful music of Russ and the wonderful vocals of Vero on that one. Yeah, okay, you got yourself about 30 seconds left. Yeah, I know. How smooth is that? How nice is it to get to listen to that just as a little bit of a buffer while you get your names in? And we've got our wheel ready to rock and roll here now. I'm going to bring it up here on the screen, and I'm going to give you a couple more minutes so you can, not minutes, a couple more seconds. You got to check the list. If you're not spinning there, you haven't put hashtag harmonium in the chat, then you can get yourself in. You got yourself about 10 seconds left, and then we're going to Yo DJ spin that wheel. I love the irony of now that Pete has to manually enter the names, there's more entries. I'm like, oh, it would go the other way. Can you add your name? Technically, you have to put in DJ Dylan, but I'm going to add you in there. But yeah, hashtag harmonium, you might have just missed it, was the thing. And if you win, you get to have your song played right here on the show. So let's spin the wheel. Yo, DJ, get up and party. Oh, Jeffrey, just missed, but you did get to open the show. And the winner and new world champion is Doug Kidder. There you go. Doug, you are the winner. You know what that means. You've been around here before. And by the way, I did have you in. You were QCC. I got lazy, so you were on there. Queer cartoon cowboy. Yeah, you are the winner, Doug. So Doug's been around for a while. He knows what to do. All you need to do, Doug, is in plain text, and I accentuate plain text because it needs to be plain text, otherwise it will get rejected. In plain text, just put your name, your artist name, the name of the song, and we will give it a spin on the show in just a jiffy. Just moving some windows around, closing things off. We'll do another one in the second half. So if you lost this time, you don't need to fear. You can try again in the second half. And everyone wins because we get to hear a Doug Kidder track in just a jiffy. So good job, Doug, and thank you all for playing. You can play again in just around about 45 to 50 minutes time. Next up, we have Countess Velthra, and we're going to play this track from Countess Velthra. And I pause there because, as you would have seen in the chat, they've ensured that I pronounce their name correctly. You might just have to start misspelling it in the submission, and then we'll make sure we get it right. So this track's called Circle of Flame from their debut album called Invocation, and we're going to spin it for you right now. That's the end of the last track. Let's just cue this up to the new track. There we go.
Crimson
kind of miss music like this, and let me explain. A lot of music these days, and look, it's good, but it's very like in your face, highly compressed, right up front, bang, like thinking Metallica, Foo Fighters, like super sausage wave compressed. And look, that can work. That can be really punchy. But there's something about the old days of like listening to The Cure and listening to Placebo and listening to these bands that kind of just sat behind, and it just gave you this almost angsty kind of vibe. And yeah, it works really well. Definite 80s goth vibes going on there. Yeah, round of the pause. Chuck the pause in there for Countess Veltra. It's a bit like, who did they used to mispronounce? And now I try to get it right. It was Magnetic Imperfection. Oh, see, now I'm going to totally get it wrong. Magnetic Imperfections, is that what I used to call something different all the time? Someone will remember. All right, there you go. Collaborations, offers going in there. Really fresh but retro at the same time is always a good thing. All right, our Play My Thigh Beat winner was our old mate Doug. Dougie! We do, Dougie, we do. And Doug has chosen to have us play this song. This is this the right one? Yeah, Laughing Gas. Because he said, why not a little gypsy jazz? All right, let's spin this one up here. It's from an album by the looks of it called This Is Country Music Alternative Volume 2. It is Doug Kidder and Laughing Gas. I'm with Gaza. If that's the wrong one, I don't want to hear the right one. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, very cool. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Music track. What is it? Movie soundtrack. Oh man, it's been a long weekend, can I just say? So thank you for bearing with me today. There'll be some word things not going good. Very cool stuff there from Doug Kidder and Doug. Feel free, if there's another link that you'd prefer for the description for folks to go check out, email it through to me and I'll update it if there's a better version. Exactly wrong, but oh so right. Speaking of right, another wonderful lady who has been thrilling audiences around the YML community is Elzada Nevada, and she's back. Says, just how our lives are so much in line with the lives of the Bible. How hard is it to be obedient to God sometimes, but still we do. This one's called Obedience. Elzada Nevada.
Some days I feel like Jonah, sent down to a city unknown. Other days I feel like Noah, on a boat with the animals. you, two by two, going through the floating zoo. Oh, oh, obedience. I just need to find my gratefulness until my heart and soul all repents, until I answer just what your heart sent. I'm lost until I find obedience, obedience, obedience. Some days I feel like David, praise the Lord, then a warrior ain't fading. Other days I'm like his sailor, worship you till I bow and I praise you through. I'm all for you, true and true. You for me too. Oh, 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 obedience. I just need to find my gratefulness until my heart and soul all repents, until I answer just what your heart sent. I'm lost until I find obedience, obedience.
Very cool indeed there. Love it. Obedience from Elzada, Nevada. Very cool stuff. Thank you for sharing that one. Yeah, great percussion. And David Prune with the production as well. Just sounds really, really cool, doesn't it? Yeah, it's round. I love that Paws and Guitars is the round of the paws and guitars every time. Hello, Minnesota Flats. Don't think I said g'day to you. And hey, it's Dennis Lowry. Yeah, you did miss your track, mate, but no harm, no foul. Everyone loved it. I'm sure you'll dig. The comments will make you feel all warm and fuzzy down in your cockles, mate. All right. Sometimes people get a little bit weirded out by my Australianisms and they're like, what did that guy just say? Cockles? Speaking of amazing female vocalists, how about some Harriet B? Hi, Pete. Thanks for including my songs in previous shows. I hope you like this one. It's about unrequited love and how that awkward business of knowing someone loves you, but you can't love them back can leave feelings of guilt. There you go. This is called I'm Sorry That... ...
Yesterday I thought about you, and I thought I ought to just explain. It wasn't great the way we parted, me broken hearted, and you the same. I know you wanted so much more, and I guess I've said these words before. I'm sorry that I couldn't give you the things you needed. I hope you knew. I'm sorry that I couldn't love you the way you loved me. I wanted to. You were the one I'd always turn to when I needed someone true. But we were never meant to stay. The ties that bind just slipped away. I know you wanted so much more, and I guess I've said these words before. I'm sorry that I couldn't give you the things you needed. I hope you knew. I'm sorry that
delicacy. Yeah, it just does. It has that delicate kind of feel to it, doesn't it? Yeah, I agree. Just soft and subtle, not in your face, but still powerful. And that's a tough thing to do. It's tough to have something that is kind of holding back a little bit, but is still powerful and sending a message. So brilliant stuff. Is it just me, or has this show just been on fire today? I know I say that every week. It's getting cliche, isn't it? But every single button, every single play button I've pushed has just delivered absolute fire. And that's why I love doing this show, because this is not a competition. There's no prizes involved. The only prize we give is playing your music if you win the spin that wheel. But yeah, it makes me very proud that there's just such great music out there. And in these uncertain times of ours, yeah, we need this more than ever, don't we? We need connection with humans in the community, and that's what we get. Speaking of connections and community, big shout out to everyone who's a member of the community here on YouTube, all of our patrons as well, all those who've donated. We had a wonderful happy hour show yesterday for my dad's 80th birthday, which was absolutely cool. So thank you to the likes of Mark and to Jenny and to Thomas and to others who donated, and to Ashley, who I know is here, who donated to the channel recently. You all rock. And if you are a member, we've got an after party coming up for you straight after the show. So you'll be sent there. And if you're a member for $2 a month, you get to hang out. And I got a couple of cool things to show you this week in the after party. So you'll hear a few stories from my dad's birthday and some other things that have been going on around here. So there you go. There's the tease, and there's why you might want to consider becoming a member of the community. In fact, I'm going to give away some memberships after this song. Speaking of Minnesota Flats, who I saw here, Mr. Tim Feeney says, this song has been my obsession for the last couple of weeks. The title, Ready to Go, was born of the fight with stagnation in my life. Whether it's moving somewhere new, taking a road trip, or even shuffling off this mortal coil, I'm ready for what's next. Great attitude and great song too. This is Minnesota Flats, Ready to Go. It's layer upon layer upon layer. Outstanding playing, beautiful resolution. Yeah, excellent songwriting. Well, not songwriting, I guess, because it's an instrumental. Great composition in that one. Yeah, amazing stuff. Definitely pause worthy. Look, others have beaten you to the round of the pause this time, pausing guitars. But yeah, a crazy good arrangement, isn't it? Just the diversity in the instrumentation. It just worked an absolute treat. So very cool stuff there from from Minnesota Flats. Thank you, by the way, to Mr. Jerry Gomes, who has become a member. You rock, my friend. Thank you so much for that. Shall we give away some memberships? Yeah, let's do that. So if you're not already a member, you can join for $2 a month, or maybe, just maybe, when I hit this button here in just 1 second, you'll get yourself a free membership, because I'm going to give away 5 of them right now. Good luck, everybody. The button has been hit, and let's see who grabs these memberships for free, courtesy of, well, me and of YouTube, because YouTube gives me some freebies to give away, just full disclosure. So we have Addie Rockart has got one of these. Jeremy Deshaw's grabbed one. Velton Kinder, hello to you. You've grabbed a membership. You're up late, my friend. Cineflyer and S City has grabbed one. If you missed out, $2 a month. I know, subscriptions, yeah, I hear you, but it'll be going to a good cause. You'll be supporting me and keeping the lights on. Do you know what it is? I'm doing it. Thanks to folks like you, we can keep the lights on around here. Otherwise, we would look like this. And this is no bueno. We don't want to look like this. So thanks to the support of kind folks like those who are members of the channel who donate their $2 a month, we can keep the lights on and look like this. I just got my electricity bill and, let's just say, yeah. When my electricity bill is under 1,000, our electricity here in Australia is ridiculously expensive. Like, we have some of the highest energy rates in the world. So when my power bill is under $1,000 for the quarter, that's good. And you can use your imagination from there. Next up, his name is Roy Perez. In wrestling, face means good guy. Heel means bad guy. This song is about working a typical 9-to-5 job as a face and being taken advantage of to the point of becoming a heel. Nice Guys finished last, not anymore. I recorded this with vocals originally, but the lyrics were so corny and cheesy I removed them. This is the instrumental version. It has an old school thrash metal vibe. I approve. And you will too. This is Roy Perez. Very cool. And yeah, I kind of want to hear the vocals regardless of the level of cheese. Very cool. Yeah, GarageBand way before GarageBand, before the GarageBand meant a digital audio workstation, when it meant people just rocking out and rocking hard. Very cool stuff there, yeah. Throw the horns for that one, I say. Very cool stuff. His name is Roy Perez. Next up, the mysterious artist known as Levac, or maybe as Levac. We don't even know because they don't tell me much. This week we've got a very long description from Levac. It's a colon. That's all we know about this one. But it's a great track, and it's called These Things. Levac, Your Music Live.
It's hard to be free when you look at me. I'm tired of the same song.
Levac. We got no idea who they are, what they do, or how these songs are made. But it doesn't matter. We're going to keep playing them because they're rad. Thank you for sharing that. And by the way, don't nobody else get any ideas. It's a Levac original to give me no information. The rest of you, I still want at least a sentence or two. Otherwise, the show is just going to be, and here's a song, and here's another song. And here's another song. But Levac's kind of like in that song, that Todd Snyder song, where he's like, the band, we became a band, we didn't play a single note. Now that's alternative. That's alternative to alternative. Okay, 2 or 3 people are just like, yes, I remember talking Seattle grunge rock blues. Woo! All right. Good stuff indeed. Hey, if you're hiding there in the shadows, if you're lurking in the background, why not say hello? Just give us a shout out. Say lurking and working and twerking and whatever you're doing, but you don't have to. But we love the fact that we have some folks here that are here in the chat and are super contributory, and that some folks just like to chill. Some people have this on as background music. Maybe you're going to sleep listening to the dulcet tones of me and the YML community. Next up, we got Colin Stanton, although it says AKA Colin Stanton. Interesting. Recorded at home on a Tascam DP32, a song reflecting on the choice and decision to choose a new path after a failed romantic eternal link. Sounds deep. Let's give it a listen, shall we? This is Not Inside You, Colin Stanton. Or is it?
We've been telling you that he isn't good. They've been telling you, showing you what it is that's good. But they never told you where you're coming from, but from inside their hearts. Yeah, they never told you why we have to cry, why we die. Why love things to keep on day to day. Oh, they don't tell you why all the stars shine for you and I. Oh, you and I. Oh, they don't tell you what goes on in their hearts at night, as I do. I do for you. Oh, they've been telling you that I'm really not good for you. For you. I see you hardly care about the truth I share with you.
Yeah, always cool to hear from Colin Stanton. He always just brings a vibe, exactly as C. Michael Price says here. Such a vibe there from Colin. Really cool stuff. Yeah, the wah, the subtlety. You know how someone said delicacy before when we were listening to Harriet's tune. Yeah, just a little bit of subtlety. That's probably been the highlight of this show, is that everyone's creating great music, but it's not just like bang, smashing you in the face. That can be cool too, don't get me wrong, but there's been lots of very subtle touches in the music today. It's been very interesting music. And I'm not saying that, again, straight up 4 on the floor rock and roll can't be rad. It can be. But sometimes, yeah, just a little bit more intricacy can be super duper cool. Next up, what do we got? We've got about 3 songs left. This is our anti-penultimate song of the first half. Do we need to play the jingle? No, we'll play that in the second half. Look, we've got a broken ad, which means we must be over here on the cloud of sounds. Yes, of course we are. This is Eric Bell, who says, thanks for teaching me how to use loops. Uh-oh. And you can read the name of the track there. I won't read it out for you. Let's give this one a spin. It's our old mate, Eric.
Eins. Zwei. Drei. Vier.
Halfway through that track, and I'm like, yo, Eric, where's the shredding? This is no Eric B track. There's no guitar shredding. And then there was. Well done, sir. Well played, sir. You certainly got me on that one. Hook, line, and sinker. Very cool. Yeah, the loops in there with the dance beats and the delay guitar that just sat in the groove. Oh, super cool. Yes, round of the pause for that one. See, even when it's the first half anti-penultimate, it's still cool. Very, very rad stuff there. A couple more songs here in the first half, and then we've got a massive second half. We've got a heap of cover songs this week. We've got a featured artist to reveal. We're going to do another Spin That Wheel, and I'm going to act like a heel. All that and more coming up on Your Music Live. Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Before that, we got CMP. Oi, 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 CMP. He's dynamite. CMP. He's got a track tonight. This is C. Michael Price, CMP, says, been working on new tracks over the last year. This is the title track from my new release, inspired from growing up with a mother who experienced episodes of mental illness, hearing voices and God talking to her. Intriguing topic for a song. It's called Percussion and Doom. Let's take a listen.
Anxiety creeping into my mind. The edge of panic deep inside. Hold on tight and don't ride. This empty feeling just in time. The world is lonely, or is it me? Hollow voices won't let me be. I pray for silence, I pray for peace. Endless struggles for sanity. Filled with wreckage left in me. Dread and doubt, human debris. Voices chatter by God's decree. No control where they lead. The world is lonely. Voices won't let me be. I pray for silence, I pray for peace. Endless struggles for sanity.
had to, sorry, yeah, the guitar and the tone of that guitar and the playing was too good to not spin that bit of solo there. Like, it was a really cool, dark, moody vibe. And then that guitar comes in over the top with a perfect break. Just absolutely impressive stuff there from CMP. Good to hear from you. We haven't heard from C. Michael Price in a hot minute, so it's always great to hear from you, and great video to go along with that as well. Outstanding stuff. Queer Cartoon Cowboy, sorry that you have to run. Yeah, I did forget that you're in the UK, mate. And I apologise for that. Yeah. Just next time you submit a song, just put a little note there. Here's the problem. Everyone's email addresses are just gmail.com and hotmail.com. It used to be that it would be .co.uk, and I'd know when people were from the UK or from different countries in Europe. And now the homogenized internet where everything's .com means that people could be anywhere in the world, and I don't know where they are. I do try to do my best to put European and UK friends towards the start of the show. But great stuff there from CMP. Thank you so much for sharing. If you want to listen to the full version, because we only played just over half of it, you could do so. All the songs we play are linked in la description for your listening pleasure. Last song of the first half. This is Zungaya and Raul Nieves, who says, beautiful black and white video for this new collab between Sammy and Fito, which is Zungaya and Raul Nieves, and not recorded live in front of a studio audience. Well, not much is these days, is it? Even stuff that is recorded live isn't really live. Have you watched a late night show these days? They're not filmed late at night. They're filmed in the middle of the day. I know. Lying liars who lie. This is called Old Fashion here on Your Music Live. This is live. I am not an aberration. What a cool vibe to end our first half on there with Zungaya and Raul Nieves. Just excellent stuff. Old Fashion. And that one, yeah, the video was old fashioned, but the vibe was just cool. It did have a retro vibe, but with a cool modern kind of twist. That was like one of the best collections of music I've played in a long time. I don't know whether it's, you know, recency bias that you hear new stuff and you're like, wow, it's the best thing ever. And then next week I'll be like, wow, it's the best thing ever. But not a miss. And look, yes, do I curate the songs a little? Yeah, but not much. This week in particular, I've been flat out busy this week, and I did less curation than I normally do, to the point where I'd send out the email before I'd even listened to some of the songs that we're playing on the show. So I just trusted that the community were going to deliver, and they absolutely did. Hey, I heard a rumor that Adorable Anarchy's on Community Polls tomorrow with Frank Terzo. That is super cool. That is something to look forward to. Well, hey, you can have yourself a day then. You can have yourself a rad old time, because I've got myself a special guest on tomorrow's Garage Band Weekly. Yes, my old mate Patrick is back. Patrick from the Garage Band Guide and the Logic Pro Guide will be joining me on Garage Band Weekly tomorrow. It is a premiere because, yes, we did pre-record it because Patrick lives on the other side of the world where it's midnight when that show starts. So we have recorded it. It was a good old time. So what you do see is you come along to GarageBand Weekly, you check out me and Patrick, rant about iPad OS 26, Logic Pro 2.2 and all the rest of it, and then you jump on over to the Community Pulse and go check out Adorable Anarchy. Because, yeah, there you go. They are on the Community Pulse. And it's so cool. It's so cool to see that sort of stuff happening, the cross-pollination of the community. I've been called the gateway drug into the home recording and independent music community, and it's a job that I am happy to fulfill. G'day to Mars Capone. Thank you for being here. I owe Mars and Tremor Bear an email about a thing and some stuff, and I haven't forgotten, just so you know. It's just been pandemonium around here. G'day Stephen Hewitt as well has joined us here, and look at all these fine folks who are members of the channel here. They all get to hang out with me straight after this show. We're going to be doing a members only stream, and you'll be able to check that out. And there you go. There is GarageBand Weekly with Patrick from the GarageBand Guide and the Logic Pro Guide. It was a great conversation. Patrick is always an absolute blast to have on the show. This is Your Music Live. We're going to dive into a big second half here now and kick off with our featured artist. We do this each and every week thanks to our fine friends at DistroKid. Save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. Use the link up there or down below. Our featured artist this week is someone who has been around this community, around the metalhead hippie community, around Thomas Christ community. She's been around, not in that way, but she's been around sharing amazing music. She's a fantastic keyboard player, epic guitarist, creates some amazing compositions, and collaborates with a bunch of amazing musicians as well. And this is no exception, because this came out this week. I actually caught it before it was even submitted, and I'm like, this is one of the coolest, most underrated songs. I love playing it live as an acoustic song. This is a full band version of it. I am, of course, referring to Colourful Energy. And I thought I'd play this one now because it's the start of our Under the Covers segment. And then I'm going to close out with one of my personal favourite Colourful Energy tracks from the archives. So we're doing things a little flipsy-flopsy this week, but I just thought it was appropriate since this was a collaboration initiated by R4. He sings, drums, and made the mix and the video for this cover of the popular song Save Tonight from the 90s by Eagle Eye Cherry. Lord Extras is on bass, and I play rhythm, guitar, and keys. What a collab, and what a cool thing to happen. So here it is, without any further ado. Save Tonight, full band cover by Colourful Energy and Friends.
Gonna close the curtains, 'cause all we need is candlelight, you and me, and the bottle of wine, the whole night. Well, we know I'm going away, and how I wish you were to take this wine and bring with me to escalate our misery. Save tonight, fight the way God gone come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight, fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow, tomorrow I'll be gone. There's a log on the fire, and it burns like me for you. Tomorrow comes with one desire, to take me away. It ain't easy to say goodbye, darling, please don't stop to cry. So girl, you know I've got to go. Lord, I wish it wasn't so. Save tonight, fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow, tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight, fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow, tomorrow I'll be gone. Tomorrow comes to take me away. I wish that I could stay. So girl, you know I've got to go. Oh, Lord, I wish it wasn't so. Save tonight, and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow, tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight, and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow, tomorrow I'll be gone. Fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow, tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight.
Excellent stuff there. Yeah, as folks have been saying here, R4 excellent on drums, but his vocals are absolutely perfect for this track. And to have Colourful Energy on guitar and keys on that one, super cool. And yeah, rad bass as well. And folks were saying, yeah, look, it's a 4-chord song. It's a simple song to play, but they can be the harder songs to make sound good and interesting. And the arrangement, don't overlook that. Go listen to it again. Super grouse, absolutely. Not gross, grouse. Is that an Australian word? Do folks know what grouse means? It means real good. It means real good, and you also are old enough to remember the 80s. That's what grouse means. Hey, Steve. Alrighty, thank you to Colourful Energy. What a well-deserving. I can't believe. I look back through the archives and I'm like, I can't believe. Unless I misspelt her name in the archives, in which case, oh well, too bad. Because, yeah, definitely someone who deserves to be a featured artist on this here show. See you later, Sylvie. Hopefully we'll see you back here. And don't forget, you got yourselves the replay. You can always come back here and check out the replay. It doesn't sleep. It doesn't need rest. It's always here and available. Adorable Anarchy, who we now know is going to be featured on Frank Terzo's Community Pulse. So we'll get to find out a whole lot more about her alternative wacky guitar tunings and her love of the harp. I think she is the only harpist. I was going to say she's our resident harpist here in the YML community. It's the only harpist that I know. If anyone needs any harp on their tracks, I guess you know where to go. You could clean up all those harp-based songs that people are producing. Go talk to Adorable Anarchy. This is the harp cover of Tom Petty's song Refugee. Please note, video quality stinks, but you're probably here to hear it more than to see me. So I'm okay with that. One of my favourites, still nothing better. Let's jump on over. It's a short video, but we're here for a good time, not a long time here with Adorable Anarchy. Very cool stuff. Yeah, I know. I'm the same. I'm like, where do you even begin with the harp? Like, I don't know how, a bit like trombone. Me and trombone have a weird relationship because I don't actually know how a trombone works, which sounds a bit stupid. I know it's different lengths of pipe, but sometimes you pull the thing in and it's lower and higher. I don't know. I don't know how harp works. I assume it's a bunch of strings and you just got to know which string plays which note, but it looks confusing and difficult, which is a good thing, I guess, because it means that you are very unique if you can play the harp. Very freaking cool. Are you bringing the harp on? Any live harp work on the Community Pulse tomorrow? I bet there'll be a request for it. Maybe prepare yourself because people love it when they see the harp. That's also a thing in Australia that means very good. That's probably a little bit more universal, isn't it? Apparently a grouse is a wild bird. Gary Hubbs can see Grouse Mountain rising above North Vancouver. And Thomas says was confused. Yeah, look, if there's ever anything you don't understand, just ask. We do have some weird Australianisms and terminologies around here. There you go. You made a short explaining it just for you. Did you really? Oh, there you go. I'll have to go and check out your channel. I have been catching some of your live streams lately. They're pretty grouse, I gotta say. It's very grouse to be seeing you live. Sean the Greatish. I did see Sean the Greatish here-ish, earlier-ish today. And they've got a track here. And this is intriguing because I'd forgotten this track existed until I heard it from Sean the Greatish, who's shared it here. It is Down in the Dark. It's Mark Lanegan and Kurt Cobain cover. And I was a massive Nirvana fan, but, you know, I've forgotten more than I remember about Nirvana now. And I used to get all the bootlegs and all the live versions and everything. And I do remember this track. So this brought back some nostalgia for me. Let's give it a spin, shall we? Down in the Dark, Sean the Greatish. Very cool stuff there. I've been doing some research as we played that one because I'm like, I know that song, but I looked through like the Nirvana back catalogue and the things that I've owned, and I'm like, it's not there. But we know what it was. It was from Mark Lanigan's solo album. But Kurt did some vocals on it, like backing vocals, and played guitar, and Chris Novoselic played bass. So it was kind of like Nirvana sans Chad or Dave on drums, and early 90s goodness. So really cool stuff there, and great to hear, and bring back the memories of a song that I kind of forgot existed. I'm the same, there's so many cool Nirvana sort of deep cuts and stuff that happened, because around that whole Seattle scene era of the early 90s, like there was so much crossover, like Mother Love Bone into Pearl Jam, into Nirvana, into Soundgarden, into Alice in Chains, and they all, Screaming Trees, which is Mark Lanigan's band, they all kind of crossed over, and they all had sort of roots in the earlier grunge, like Melvins and the, I'm forgetting the name of bands now, but all the sub-pop artists as well. Man, that was a good time. Ah, nostalgia. But thank you for sharing that one. Brought back memories. Appreciate you. Next up, we've got Dope Scope, who I've seen here in the chat. I hope Dope Scope is going to cope as we play this song. Love this song and did a little faster tempo cover, all in GarageBand. The song is by The Slackers, Spin I'm In. I bought a harmonica just so I could do this. The AI video came out a little creepy. Hope you enjoy it, and please check out the original version. Very cool. I love creepy AI is my favorite AI. AI that's okay. I did something on the weekend, which you'll see in the after party if you hang around for that, if you remember. But AI video, that if you're going to use AI video, it kind of is more fun if you just let it be itself, because it's almost its own art form now, where it just creates weirdness and creepiness. So we'll see what has happened here for Dope Scope, and give this one a spin. Yeah, we need to know the name of the doggo. Very cool stuff there from Dope Scope. A cool track, not a track that I'm super familiar with, but yeah, love the kind of uncanny valleyness of the AI video. And not sure which. I'm the same. I did a project for something on the weekend, and I just used whatever. I found one AI that gave me like 500 credits, and that was enough to do 10 little video clips. So I used that. It's the way it rolls at the moment, because AI, it's ridiculous. The free version is really cheap, and then you go to sign up to it, and you have to give it all your credit card numbers and your mother's maiden name, and then it gives you like it doesn't seem to be. I don't know. It's like it's weird because it's all free. It's like the first taste is free, and then it's so expensive. There's no in between. Like I wanted to find one that I could just give it $30 one time, and it gives me a bunch of credits, and you could just buy a la carte. But every single AI platform I've found that does video and audio, like image to video stuff, it wanted me to subscribe for like ever, and I'm like, no, thanks. They're a ska band from New York City. See, I should know that because I was into ska back in the day. Let's be honest, I wasn't into ska. I was into the commercialized ska. I listened to Real Big Fish and a band here called Area 7 in Australia. But let's finish things out. You know what? I'm gonna do a two-bird kind of thing. I'm going to do two birds with one stone because this is one of our wonderful moderators. This is old mate Leela, and I'm going to make hashtag Leela our spin it to win it kind of thing. What do we call it? Spin that wheel? Yeah. Yo, DJ, get up and party. So if you put hashtag Leela in the chat while we play this Leela track, then you can go into the draw and win a free play on the show coming up next. So hashtag Leela, and you can do your thing. So we're going to play this. This is from a live performance with Leela's old band at this weird little bar where they have good music but odd and spotty crowds. Now, I don't know whether that means spotty crowds as in not many people sometimes spotted around, or they all have very bad acne breakouts. Probably both. Probably both. Hashtag Leela in the chat while we play some gosh darn Leela. So cool. I used to, how long ago was this, Leela? Because I've got recollections of when I first sort of knew you and knew of you and your music, that I would see you just pop up live at a random bar. It would just be you jamming with maybe that band or a similar band. And it was always really cool because it was like the middle of the afternoon for me, and it was like midnight for you, and you were like hanging out with a bunch of drunk people playing cool music. So Yeah, very, very, very nicely done. We got any? Oh, we do. We have Costa, who's come in at the last minute here into the draw. Hashtag Leela, you got yourself about 20 seconds before we're going to do the draw. 2 years ago, yeah, it was around that time, wasn't it? It was sort of before the rise of Dark Leela, back in Leela 1.0, when I first knew about you. Back in the day, back in the before time, in the long, long ago. Do we have any final folks? We've got Michael. Michael, we're going to add in here a little Z-Land band. I'll just put ZZZ for Michael. He'll know that that's him. Let's put this up on the screen. Make sure we've got everyone ready to rock and roll on the wheel of awesomeness. Pause and guitars wants to be on there. Let's throw pause on. We got pause on. We got Mars Capone. Not Mark. Mars Capone. All right. I think we're good. We got Costa. We got Mars. Everyone good? Everyone good? Final call. Last call. Last call. All right. We're going to hide the names there. We're going to spin the wheel. What awesome music do we get this time with the spin? Oh, yeah. Who's going to win a free play on your music live? Rigged. The ring is in. The ring is in. Thomas Grice is the winner. There you go. TCFT dub. Right? Very cool stuff. Very, very fitting, very deserved winner of our Play My Fire Beat Part 2. Electric Boogaloo. Yes, and look, Thomas, working hard. As he's winning, he's still slinging links for other folks, because that's just the kind of guy he is. So very, very cool stuff here. Great to see that one. Thomas is the winner. And Tom knows the drill well and truly. He needs to let us know what he would like us to play, and we will spin it on up in just a jiffy. Let me get there we go. We've got the Firefox back over here to play some more music. While we wait on that one, you're a bit late, Costa. Hashtag Leela. No, you did get in there. You were part of the draw. But thank you, TC, for entering and for winning. Good job. Way to go. Good work. And it is all random because, as I've explained many times before, me, way too lazy to not do things randomly, as if I'm going to try and rig something when I can easily just press a button and it happens. Let's play this one. This is from Present Artist X, who says, written during COVID lockdown, imagining a time when people could be going back outside and encouraging others to. Yeah, it was, for a while there, it was like, are we ever going to get back out? And thankfully we did, because for live music, if not anything else, you need that. You need the ability to get out there and collaborate and see people and play music and listen to music and engage with music. So let's give this one a spin. This is called Come Outside.
Come outside and play with me. It's a sunny day, why don't you see? But you gotta come out with me. With me. You gotta come out with me. With me. Come outside and dance with me. The world's your stage for all to see. But you gotta come out with me. With me. Yeah, you gotta come out with me.
back to cutting off guitar solos. Present Artist X. Very cool stuff there. Thank you for sharing. Remember, Sharon be Karen and Sharon be Karen. So thank you for sharing and choosing to share your songs with us. We are well and truly into our second half of Your Music Live here, and we do it thanks to these fine folks at Drokid. If you're an independent creator, an artist, you want to get your stuff out there to the world, I highly recommend using Drokid. And the cool thing about Drokid, I've mentioned this before, but I think it's just rad that they provide this. Other platforms, once you've released it, that's it. You can't go back and add anything to it. You can't add it to any additional stores. Once it's out there, it's out there. And you can see all the different stores that all of these songs have been released to. Well, here's the cool thing. If you go into a particular track, if you released it in the past, you can actually add it to more stores. So you can see here that we've now had Roblox added, which is a little weird, but I'm going to send my song there anyway, and TikTok. So yeah, if I want folks to be able to use this in their TikToks, I can now do that. And you can set it to do that automatically when new things are added. But what I love with DistroKid is that they have all the bells and the whistles. They have all the additional features. If you go under here, there is just copious amounts of things that you can use to protect your music, to promote your music, to get access to different things. But you don't have to use it. They're not there telling you all the time to upgrade and to do different things. They're just saying, hey, here's the basics, $25 a year, release all your music. And if you come in here and do it manually, you can add in your lyrics. You can send it to more stores. You can set up your shares and your splits so that people like Mars Capone and Thomas Christ, who worked on tracks with you, get paid automatically when people stream and buy the songs. So it's a super cool platform. I've said it a bunch of times. I'll keep saying it until I'm blue in the face, because it's simply the easiest way to release your music to the world. And as Thomas is telling you there, you can save yourself an extra 7% off on any DistroKid plan. I'm going to play this one, and then Thomas has paid it forward. So I'm going to be queuing up a track that Thomas has selected for us to play up next. But this one comes to us from Cannibal Wren. My tummy hurt, so I made a song. The song is called My Tummy Hurts. And we've got a SoundCloud ad that is not playing, so we will fix that, and then we'll jump in and play this. Oh, there's a rude word on the screen here too, so I'm just pre-warning you of that if you have sensitive eyes.
My tummy hurts!
You know what I like about Cannibal Wren is that most people, when they start out creating, when you're a young creator, they play it super safe and they're too afraid to be weird and out there and wacky. Cannibal Wren, you got it exactly the other way around, my friend. You're creating raw and out there stuff, and now you can hone it and harness it. And it's kind of the better way to go. Like I say, too many folks out there are too worried and just want to fit into the norms. They're like, what's Playboy Cardi doing? Can I do that? Can I just mumble my words and have the same boring played out beats that everyone else is using? No. You just go out there and you do your thing. So very cool. I dig it. Very, very, very chiptune-y, isn't it? Very chiptune-y. Yeah, weird. Exactly. Weird equals good. Bonkers and fun. Like just do you. There's too many guardrails. I did a podcast last week about Spotify and the fact that people are just trying to make songs now for the Spotify algorithm. And I'm like, as soon as you start making music for an outcome rather than because you want to make music that you think is rad, I don't know. I think you're missing out on something that could be very cool. Someone who doesn't miss out on anything and who does make very eclectic music of all different types and genres and vibes is our mate Michael. Michael, a.k.a. Z-Land Band. Oh, I forgot the Thomas one. All right, I'm going to play this one first, and then I'm going to return to the fire beat. Out of whack here today. Must be nearing the 2-hour mark. It is indeed. We'll play this one. This is Pete, Tell Me More, a little ditty. And we're over here on slaps.com with Michael, a.k.a. Z-Land Band. I jumped back over here too quick. That is really cool. That is something, you know how I said, like you always hear something different from Michael. That is something different from the different. That is like next level different. It's got that real modern vibe with the falsetto vocals in there and a big bass line driving it. Very cool stuff. Exactly. Never fails to deliver on vibes, creativity, and talent. And again, it's fit with the whole understated, subtle kind of vibe that we've had on the show here today, which is super cool, super radical, man. Let us play this song, which has been requested by Thomas Christ. He won the Play My Fire beat, and he has selected. Oh no, I pressed that. I pressed the wrong button, and I got rid of. I got rid of the thing that Thomas had requested. So now I just have to scroll back up and find it. Here it is. I had it favorited, and then instead of clicking on it to go find it, I clicked close and don't find it. So we're going to play. Is this the new Chandler Brothers tune? I did hear that they had something brand new. So this could be Thomas paying it forward. Memories on the Mountain. I have not heard this, but I think I heard Jade mention, yes, look, this is a day old. This is a brand new, fresh release from the Chandler Brothers, Sean and Patrick, the Chandler Brothers, and they are, again, wonderful supporters, patrons of this channel. They've donated to the channel. They're just downright great folks and wonderful musicians as well. And we're going to listen to this one. Very good, very new, very cool. Memories on the Mountain, Chandler Brothers here on Your Music Live.
That I decided to go on my own. Thought it would be nice and start a new home. My father gave me a piece of land that I could call my own. He said, son, just put it together. I'll be there to help you soon.
Knows the wind and rain. He's walked through joy and he's crawled through the pain. He don't run, no, he don't hide. Just watches the river roll on by.
He said, make sure you put your windows facing the mountains and the moon. The wind blows in from the north. That's when you know that winter's coming soon. So there he was standing at my front door with his tool belt in his hand. Said, son, I'm a man of my word. I will help you the best I can. His skin is like leather.
How cool is that? Brand new Chandler Brothers there. There's something about the tone of the Chandler Brothers that is just unmistakable. You hear a song start and you just hear from the very first strum, it's like just smooth and nostalgic feeling. And it's all their own. And it's a great testament to the fact that, yeah, a lot of us, in the search and seeking out tone, sometimes you go, oh, I got to do something new and different on every song. And it's like, no. Does The Offspring do something new and different on every song? No. Does Muse do something new and different on every song? No. They have their vibe, and then they expand from that. You don't have to reinvent the wheel every single time. So for Chandler Brothers, you hear it and you're like, yeah, I feel at home, but where will they take me this time? So you start at your home base and then the sky's the limit. So I hope that makes sense. Does that make sense? Like, yeah, it makes sense up here. Just don't know if it made sense coming out there. Let's play this one from Skill Red. Summer always makes me feel disconnected with reality, therefore null. This is a dubstep tune to change pace a little bit here. Skill Red here on Your Music Live.
Here we go.
the sort of track that keeps you listening for the next drop, yeah? Very cool stuff. Null there from Skill Red. Very welcome, my friend. Thank you for sharing it and for sharing a cool track. Oh, yeah, man, I'm going to be exhausted after this show because there's just been such a wide, diverse range of super cool music. It's going to take me some recovery time to get over it. And in fact, if you would like to recover with me, join me straight after this one for the after party. We're going to be hanging out, having a bit of a casual chat, which we're starting to do each week here after YML, just to wind down and to finish off the weekend the right way around. Weirdo's up next, and they say, I wrote this song when I stopped at a park during a night drive by myself, then went home to record it in my bed with my little room set up. The song is about suicide. I'm allowed to say it? Yeah. Oh, no. So the requirements on YouTube have become so hard to work around, but guess what? And not being able to be happy. Let's play this one. It is called Intrusive Thoughts here on Your Music Live.
Can you turn the music down? I can't hear my suicidal thoughts. No one around to calm my head now. Can you turn the gaze away? I don't want to do it while you watch. I won't see all your frowns. I'm gone now. I'm no longer here. Don't worry, I'm here. Oh, just save your tears. So please just let me be me. Can you stop talking now? I would like to hear some normal thoughts. I can't think over all my self-doubt. Even if you look at me, I can still do it while you're asleep. No worries, I'm cold inside and out. I'm no longer here. Don't worry, I'm here. Oh, just save your tears. So please just let me be me.
Really cool track, isn't it? It's clearly a very serious issue, but something that is real and is in the world. And just really just kicking along there, like, yeah, really well produced, great bass line, and really sort of just punchy, pushing along kind of feel. And then the vocals on that, just like simple but super duper effective. Very cool stuff there from Weirdo. Hopefully not the last time we hear from you. Let's throw a subscription there so that they pop up. I love subscribing to your channels, folks, when you share music here, because it means that I just get like random songs pop up and I'm like, oh yeah, that's that artist we played on YML a few weeks ago. And when you release something new, I get to hear it. So it's very cool. Next up, we have the Moran Trip Band. Nothing Left to Prove was released on our album Jumpers Hole, put out this year. This is a live version we filmed in Stevensville, MD, Maryland. There you go. At Colt Classic Brewing Company. A bit of a live performance. I think you're definitely going to dig this one, folks. Let's us give it a spin. It is called Nothing Left to Prove.
Never seen her do the high class boogie. She's a rolling out of town. It's New York and then she hits El Paso.
freaking cool vibe is that? Yeah, absolutely authentic rock and roll, and just the tightness of a three-piece playing live, just in the pocket, in the groove. Don't get much better than that, does it? Yes, I'm totally biased, but seriously, that was super rad. Thank you so much for sharing the Moran Trip Band. Hopefully we hear from you again real soon. That was super cool. Next up, we have Jaws, who has been here waiting patiently for 2 hours for me to play this track. In the Know is an internal struggle between wanting to understand everything and being terrified of what you'll find. As always, recorded in a home studio. Let's, you and I, give this one a spin over here on the cloud of sounds. Jaws, In the Know. Jaws here, yeah, super cool, yeah, great album art, exactly, and a great song. I love that. It's kind of shoegazy, but with a bit of a pep in its step, in that it's got that shoegazy feel without that shoegazy overall vibe. It's a little bit more upbeat, up vibe sort of stuff. Speaking of upbeat and up vibe, hey, it's Manny from the Lily Pillies. How you doing, my friend? Hope you are doing well. How's Sydney winter going over there? Sydney has weird weather at the best of times. Coming to this time of year, it can get wet and woolly and weird. It definitely is here as well at the moment. That song was rad, Ashley HM. I concur. Very welcome, my friend. Love it. Just really good vibes for days. All right, let us do well. Cold but sunny. Yeah, that's cool. We had that yesterday. Today, it's the rains are coming, and then tomorrow, hail. So, yay, good times. We'll send it over to you. You got that to look forward to in about 3 or 4 days' time, mate. Next up is El Marcos, who says, written from mental health problems I lived/live with daily. I don't promote suicidal thoughts, but they are real, and depression is real. Yeah, and again, let's just say that there's no point not facing up to these sort of things. Music can actually be a really good therapy session, or at least something to get the creative juices flowing and get some of those frustrations out. So thank you for sharing this one. It is called The Gift of the Curse, El Marcos, on Your Music Live.
going right back to where it was. I don't wanna feel it, I just wanna feel the buzz. Only thing that helps is drugs and a whole lot of drink. Problems gone in a blink, but they return when I think. And I hate the way my mind and my heart don't seem to match. And I guess it don't apply, but they say opposites attract. My heart is speaking love and my mind is speaking facts. So some nights I feel alone and some days I feel attached. My feelings drive me crazy while I'm sitting in the back seat. Child lock settings on the back doors of this taxi. I guess I'll buckle up, cause I know I can't leave. Can't escape the overthinking and it feels like a disease. My chest and my head are opposite of Siamese. So when they speak to me, which one should I believe? I wish I had the answers that could put my soul at ease. Cause I don't understand it like I'm reading Japanese. Emotions run deep like I'm in the Grand Canyon. I hardly feel alone, all my demons are companions. I roll another joint, take a pull and then pass it. And it'll be alright, I just gotta pull past it. One day I'll break this curse, it'll finally be over. And you don't have to worry, promise one day I'll be sober. But Lord, I need you now, send an angel to my shoulder. I'm headed to my grave and my emotions are my chauffeur. Emotions run deep like I'm in the Grand Canyon. I hardly feel alone, all my demons are companions. I roll another joint, take a pull and then pass it. And it'll be alright, I just gotta pull past it. One day I'll break this curse, it'll finally be over. And you don't have to worry, promise one day I'll be sober. But Lord, I need you now, send an angel to my shoulder. I'm headed to my grave and my emotions are my chauffeur.
What a ride, man. Like, that is so cool. Just the looping repetition, like for anyone that has dealt with anxiety and depression, just the voices going over, and then I love that it just repeats itself. Like it works so well in that track because it's sending this message and then you get through there and then it just goes back around again. And it's like, tell you what, really excellent. Yeah, great vocal delivery, really well written, good stuff all round there from El Marcos. Hopefully not the last time we hear from them. A very important track as well. Thank you for sharing it. I've thrown a like and a subscribe over there. We'll flip it around. We've got Happy Ron up next, and he says, happiness is Ozone 11, saving my poor Ozone 8 mastered live performance from years ago and making it sound like Ozone 1000. Well, there you go. Using some tools here. Sometimes you got to do it, don't you? This is called You Are Enough. This is old mate Happy Ron here on Your Music Live.
I wrote this song for someone who didn't think she was enough. So I wrote a song called You Are Enough. That's what she said exactly. Don't think you're not enough. Don't think I want too much. You know that you move me beyond cynical to possible. Your eyes are more than enough. They find me with their touch, like soft rain in the night, turns typical to beautiful. Why do you think there's more you would have to do when I'm so grateful for every part of you? World with so much noise, I live to hear your voice. It echoes through my soul. The story spins and my life begins. Why do you think there's more you would have to do when I'm so grateful for
Woo! Yeah, the one, the only Happy Ron there. And I love the story of that because this is what technology should be doing for us, isn't it? It should be helping us create new things, helping humans. And some of the stuff, like from the past, let's use AI and let's use these tools to kind of bring it back. And I'm experimenting with some stuff. If you watched the YML after party last week, we looked at my band Scarpa. And yeah, I've started experimenting and playing around because originally I'm like, I should re-record these. Then I'm like, there's so much just coolness and angst to the original recordings. They just need a remaster. So maybe using some tools can help me out as well. We'll see. So thank you, Happy Ron, for sharing that one. We're on the homeward stretch here. Got to play this one. This is our mate Ashley HM, aka Alicia Poor, back with some more video game related goodness this week. Something fun from me. I made a new song. Oh no, it's not. That was last week. I'm stuck in the past, man. I made a new song about slaying a dragon, and it's not meant to be taken seriously. I had so much fun making it. Hope you enjoy it. Love your show. All the best, Tar. From Alicia. Let's jump in and give this one a spin, shall we? Alicia's always going to melt our face. Is this the case with this one, or is it something different? We got to find out. Let's do it.
Slay the dragon. Slay the dragon. The dragon. Away from home. Get your sword. Take down the dragon. There is no turning back. Are you ready? The dragon must die. The dragon, top of the tower. Attack! Slay the dragon! God, get on fire! Slay the dragon! Slay the dragon! Slay the dragon! Slay the dragon!
I knew it stopped like that, but I wasn't sure which stop was which because it does it twice and then it's like a couple of fakes and then it goes, yeah! Right? I would not want to be that dragon right now. Very cool stuff. Just sometimes you just like, I don't know, you just got an idea and you just go with it, and that's what can be. The simple things in life are often the best, and thank you to Ashley for sharing that one with it. Hey, g'day Gordon Lee Weaver, thank you for dropping on by. Hey folks, if you would like to like the show, I know many of you have already, but if you'd like to hit the thumbs up, you could be like number 50. We don't normally do the like counting thing because I watch so many live streams where they're like, we're at 27 likes, just 3 more to 30. We're at 56 likes, just 4 more to 60. And I'm like, how about you just do the content? And if people like it, they'll like it. But because I'm a YouTube guy, I have to ask you to like things. So thanks. Please like me. Oh, won't you like me? Yeah. All right, we're on the homeward stretch here. In fact, what's that I hear? Tremor Bear, I've got a question for you. What do you call the third to last song on a live music streaming show? Do you know? Oh, yes. Auntie Penny. You're right. It is time for the anti-penultimate song. It's time for everyone's favorite auntie, Auntie Penny. And this week, the Auntie Penny song is our friend Queer Cartoon Cowboy, who was here on the stream earlier, but John's forgot that they're over in the UK and it's like nearly past 2 a.m. It's like 2:20 in the morning. So they're getting some well-deserved sleep. They say, another little effort from me. I made a New Year's resolution to release a song every month, and I'm halfway. With this one, I've tried to evoke the feel of summer rain, how both rain and music can bring back memories and moods from the past. The melody is influenced by folk songs, old hymns, and Baroque opera. The rest is garage band. Well, that just sounds too intriguing. So let's you and I dive into this one here now. Queer Cartoon Cowboy.
Standing here by the open window, down pours the rain, down pours the rain. Watching the gutters as they're filling with water, down pours the rain, down pours the rain. Just now I thought I heard you singing out far away in the humid night. A voice so deep and deeply sweet. How your music transfixes me. Down pours the rain, down pours the rain. Now all I hear is the drumming rainfall. Down pours the rain, down pours the rain. Now I'm a stranger who you'll never care for. Down pours the rain, down pours the rain. Is that you down on the street? You're soaking wet. Look up at me. I used to be your solace once. Remember, remember. Now you're all the solace I
Yeah,
have.
really good arrangement, really good songwriting, and yeah, definitely hear the sort of the Baroque operatic stylings going in there as well. The description was indeed shockingly accurate. Very cool stuff. Yeah, look, the guitars are not fabulous in GarageBand. The strings are good. It's weird. The strings are really well sampled. The piano is exquisitely sampled. Then there's the guitars, but they do the job. You know who that reminded me of is Bo Burnham, if anyone's listened to his music. Just kind of has that flow to it and that style. Works really well. Good stuff there from Queer Cartoon Cowboy, our anti-penultimate track. Now, that means that after anti-penultimate comes penultimate. It's our second to last track. It's Poach Stevens, who says, haven't submitted in a while, and it almost clocks under 2 minutes. There you go, 2 minutes and 5 seconds, so we'll play the whole thing. Rapper beat, crafted the drums with synth samples and a live kit, chopped piano samples, the sung Vox synth at the gate, a synth V. Very cool. Let's play this one. It is simply called Oof, Poach Stevens.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but they scrambling like eggs and breaking fast, fucking with you. They need brunch before lunch, a snack before supper, something sweet before they sleep, cause you a bad motherfucker. They better rise early with the birds and sip coffee with Aunt Sally, because before the day is over, you gon' run they ass cat raggedy.
for days, and very cool. Very cool beat, very cool vibe. Loved the intro. Just really nice stuff, yeah. Yeah, dig it. Dig it. A very cool penultimate tune. Hey, if you are cool or you want to look cool, this is the brand new Studio Live Today t-shirt. And I got to say, the new vendor I'm using, thanks to Gary Hubbs, cheers Gaz, Fourth Wall, they have some really quality stuff. This is the t-shirt and it is the perfect weight. It's not too thick, not too thin, just fits beautifully, looks great, graphics on there, bright, and yeah. And then there's the mug. You get two sizes. I opted for the big 15 ouncer. And if you're a coffee fan like me, you can make yourself a double and it keeps it nice and warm right throughout your 2-hour live stream. Not quite. I'm actually drinking iced coffee, but you get the gist. So yeah, you can go over to the merch store, studiolivetoday.com/merch if you would like to check it out. We are at the end of the show, so we've got some people to thank here. A huge thank you to all the wonderful artists who shared their music. You all rock. A huge thank you to all of the wonderful folks who've joined us here live and all the cool cats who will be catching up on the replay. Replay crew, you're just as important, I know. If you're in Europe, if you're in the UK, if you're in Asia, this ain't a great time for you. This is not the perfect timing for you for a live show. So feel free to catch up on the replay and let me know what you thought. And goes without saying, I'm going to say it anyway. Yeah, Drokid. They're the one place to get your music out there to everywhere. To release to Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, Tidal, One day I'm going to memorize every single place they go to. YouTube Music, Snapchat, Facebook, Roblox, for goodness sake, TikToks, all the places. One upload, 1 yearly subscription from as little as $24.99 a year. My YouTube Premium just went up to $39.99 per month. And I'll pay it because I'm a YouTube addict. But it makes me feel good that I pay $44.99 per year to have the Musician Plus plan. That's the next level up, man. And that's a yearly fee compared to the monthly cost of one streaming platform, which is redonks. So, join up to Drokid. It's the best value. It's a great service, and they are great folks. This is our final song. This is our featured artist. And I said I picked something from the back catalogue. And I did. This is Colourful Energy, a wonderful creator, wonderful artist, and even better person. You know that thing where you're like, wow, they're amazing and really talented. And maybe they might be up themselves and arrogant and stuff. And it's like, no. People in this community are the opposite. They are good and they are great creators, but they're humble. And they're super cool people as well. And that's exactly what Colourful Energy is. I dig this track. It's called Quantum Leap. And yes, do I love it also because it's the name of one of my favourite shows from the 90s? I love Quantum Leap. It was rad. I love time travel. So not just for that though, but because it is a very cool track. And it's a techno track. And I love playing this because back in my day, it's a little story for you. Back in my day, you were either a grunge music fan in the early 90s or you were a techno fan. And techno heads never hung out with grungers, and grungers would never be seen or heard dead listening to techno music. And now that I'm an old man, I realize what BS that is. And you can listen to all sorts of music and appreciate all sorts of music. So I'm now embracing the old school techno vibes because I'm like, I missed out on all this cool stuff just because if it didn't have a guitar, it's not real music. Shut up, 18-year-old Pete. You didn't know what you were talking about. Anyway, we're going to finish up, and then if you'd like to hang out, you do. You have your VIP invitation to the after party. You can become a member, $2 a month, and you can join us for that. Like I said, I got some stuff to chat about. Just shoot the breeze for a bit. It's a bit more casual. Sometimes I even say rude words. So if you've ever wanted to hear me swear, come along to the members only after party straight after this one. But without any further ado, this is our final track, our featured artist. This is Colourful Energy and their track, Quantum Leap. Thanks for being here, folks. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, keep creating, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.